Howdy y'all, it's Chris with Up Fitness.
And my name is Chelsea.
And we're going to talk about the Up Fitness Personal Training Internship and how you can go through our 4-month internship pretty much for free. So why don't you tell us a little bit about how much you paid and the story about your success with the whole internship.
Yeah, so I ended up paying, actually I went to school for free, essentially. I started training as soon as I got into the internship. Within like 3 to 4 weeks, I started finding clients on my own and started training. And that was so I could start paying the internship back without having to spend any money out of my own pocket. I, at the time, was going to school, obviously for the internship, and I was working really late nights and I was training in the morning, so my schedule was completely packed. But I wanted to do that so that I didn't have to end up paying. And then I also ended up referring somebody, and with Chris, when you refer someone into the class and they end up taking and finishing the class, you actually get $500 back. So
4 months, she was able to come through class. The cost was $5,000. She put down $500. She hustled, she chatted with people, she networked, and she trained 3 or 4 clients.
yeah.
And while she's in class, so school is 4 days a week in Los Angeles. It's Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to roughly 12. She get a workout while she's in class. She trained clients sometimes during class, right?
Yeah.
But before, I think you had a couple 6 a.m.s.
Yeah, I'd like a 6 a.m., 7 a.m., and then I would usually work out with class, and then I might train someone after.
So we have a tier 1 pricing, which is $40 to $50 per session. Tier 2, so after you've been in the class for 2 months, you can charge $60 to $70. You take that and you put it towards your tuition. She paid off the entire thing, so actually $4,500, and then she referred a friend, Casey, who was our second best scenario, or not scenario, example, where she paid off the class and she actually made some money back. So
Yeah.
what would, talk to you a little bit of the structure about the class, so people can hear unbiasedly from someone else.
Yeah, so like I said, I get here at 6 or 7 to train, and then class started at 8, so we would sit in class from 8 to about 10, and it didn't seem like you were sitting for too long or anything, super chill environment, and then around 10 you take like a 20-minute break, we would walk across the street, get snacks, whatever, come back and then sit in class from like 10:20 to almost 12, and then we'd go downstairs for the lab portion of class, which was my favorite part because that's where you're actually applying everything you learned in class, and you're able to practice on other people, you practice on yourself, you have trained professional trainers that are actually helping you, so you're getting in a solid workout that you know is worth your time, and then you're able to take that with you when you go to the gym by yourself or the next time that you want to train yourself. So
Do you remember how many people were in your class?
I want to say like 7.
So we're gonna actually push back the wall, so we're gonna make it a max of 12, but the classes are generally pretty small. I'm gonna quiz you real quick.
Okay.
17 muscles of the shoulder, you remember?
Okay. So you got super.
She graduated almost a year ago too, so
Yeah.
I'll give her a little bit of a read to see.
Okay. Supraspinatus, infraspinatus, teres major, subscap, teres minor, rhomboid major, lats, bicep, tricep, coracobrachialis, serratus anterior, levitator scapula. How many am I missing?
You got 3 more.
More.
1 more.
Oh, pec major, pec minor, and
Pretty darn good. People always, it's funny, what anatomy are we doing?
shoulder.
Yeah, what's the name of the shoulder?
What's the name of the shoulder?
Yeah, that's good.
Rotator cuff?
No.
Oh, the deltoid.
There you go. So 1 muscle, 3 parts. So it's been over a year. Now she's training for show up, and it's really cool to see the transition where she was. I remember in class, she definitely saw a means to an end with her waitressing job.
Yeah.
And as long as you have that vision and you're passionate about it, whatever you're currently doing, you gave your friend a great piece of advice. And what was that piece of advice?
I basically I've been telling people, like, if you're at a job that you hate, which I was working late nights and cocktail serving, you're not going to make a lot of leeway on doing what you actually want to do just by complaining about not having what you want. So I was waking up earlier. I kind of didn't want to be waking up earlier, and I was exhausted, but it was worth the 4 months to wake up earlier and come to class to be able to, at the end, quit my job. And now my schedule is completely up to me. I don't have to ask for any time off. I love my job. I'm way less stressed. I'm sleeping way more, so it's just
Sacrifice. We all need to make it. I think it all comes down to our shirts, and I didn't even realize this. We're both wearing where we got our
age.
show up or shut up. So this is Chelsea talking a little bit more about our internship. We just started, we're going to be starting San Diego in September 10th. So if you want some more information, shoot us a direct message or an email. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and YouTube. Keep showing up.
Woo!